I welcome you all for the today's session. Today we are going to deal with a thin, infinite, opaque plate. We call it as a shield, and we have two infinite parallel plates. So let me call it as surface one, and this as surface two. These are the two infinite parallel plates. In between these two infinite parallel plates, I am adding one thin opaque infinite plate, and I call it as a surface 3. The emissivity at the top surface and the emissivity at the bottom of this thin plate, we take it as emissivity 3. Emissivity of this surface 1 is emissivity 1 and surface 2 as emissivity 2, as well as the temperature of this surface 1 is taken as T1, and temperature of surface 2 is taken as T2, and the temperature of surface this in between the plate what we have put, we take it as T3, and we call it as a radiation shield. I need to find out I need to find out the heat transfer rate per unit area. I need to find out the heat transfer rate per unit area. So for which, if the shield acquires a temperature T3, then it will be in such a way that Q by A 1, this is 1 and 3, Q by A in between 1 and 3 will be equal to Q by A in between 3 and 2. The temperature of this shield, what we have put, it will acquire in such a way that Q by A 1 to 3 will be equal to Q by A 3 to 2. This will also be equal to the net heat exchange between the two parallel plates Q by A of 1. And again, it is from the basic thermodynamics to find out the steady state. So when I write it down, it will be in such a way that Q by A 1 to 3 from surface 1 to 3 will be equal to Q by A surface 3 to 2. So I know Q by A 1 to 3 is equal to sigma into T1 minus T3. It is T1 minus T3 raised to 4 divided by 1 minus epsilon 1 for the surface 1, 1 plus 1 by epsilon 3 for the surface 3 minus 1. This is the equation which we have got it from the previous session. And similarly, I have Q by A is equal to 3 to 2 is equal to sigma into T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. T3, it is from 3 to 2, so it is T3 minus T2 plus divided by 1 by epsilon 3 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. So now what if this is equal to, again it is equal to Q by A of the steady state. I take it as 1. This is also equal to Q by A of 1. So now when the left hand side is equal, I can equate the right hand side. When I equate the right hand side, I need to eliminate T3. I need to eliminate T3. I need to eliminate T3. So to eliminate T3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the temperature terms on one side and all the other terms on the other side, then add the equation, then it will be eliminated easily. So that will be nothing but the first equation what I have, it is nothing but I have T1 minus T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4. This is equal to, I have Q by A into 1 multiplied by 1 upon epsilon 1 plus 1 upon epsilon 3 minus 1 into 1 by sigma. I have this equation which I'm taking temperature terms on one side and all the other terms on the other side. So T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4. I'll keep it on the left hand side. Then Q by A into of 1 multiplied by this square bracket, that is 1 upon epsilon 1 plus 1 upon epsilon 3 minus 1 divided by 1 by sigma. So that is what I have written. T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4 is equal to 1 by sigma Q by A of 1 into 1 upon sigma 1 emissivity 1 plus 1 upon emissivity 3 minus 1. On the similar background, the next equation will be T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 is equal to 1 upon sigma Q by A of 1 into the bracket I have 1 upon emissivity 3 plus 1 upon emissivity 2 minus 1. Now I have two equations. I'm going to add these two equations. If I add, this is minus T3 raised to 4 and this is plus T3 raised to 4 cancels. I'm having T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. This is equal to, I have the common terms 1 upon sigma into Q by A of 1. Then I need to add this equation. So it is in the square bracket 1 upon epsilon 1, then 1 upon epsilon 3 and 1 upon epsilon 3. It will be nothing but plus 2 upon epsilon 3. 2 times 1 upon epsilon 3 and 1 upon epsilon 3. I'm adding it. It is 1 plus 1. It is 2 of epsilon 3. Plus I have 1 upon epsilon 2. It is 1 upon epsilon 2. Then minus 2. Minus 1 minus 1. It is nothing but minus 2. So again, when I keep my heat transfer rate per unit area on the other side where I have already eliminated T3 now. So I take it as Q by A. Q by A of 1 is equal to sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by the square bracket, whatever I have. So divided by 1 upon emissivity 1 plus 1 upon emissivity 2 plus 2 upon emissivity 3 minus 2. So this is the equation what we have for our solution. That is the heat transfer rate. That is the heat exchange by radiation between two infinite parallel plates, and we have a radiation shield in between two infinite parallel plates, and that shield takes the position in such a way that its temperature is acquired in such a way that the heat exchange from 1 to 3 will be equal to heat exchange between 3 to 2. And say suppose if I have emissivity, if I have the emissivity, if epsilon 1 is equal to epsilon 2 and it is equal to epsilon 3, and this if I take it to equal to epsilon, my above equation will be reduced to, that is sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. This will be reduced to 2 upon 2 by epsilon minus 1. Okay, only in this is just for a specified case where the emissivity of all the surfaces are equal. And in general, when I see this equation, and when I see this equation or this equation, it is nothing but it is the uh, exactly half value of what we have got earlier. It is exactly the half value of what we have got earlier. That is, with one shield, whatever I have, if I take it down, that is Q by A with shield is equal to the exactly the half of the value of Q by A without a shield. Without a shield. You see the equation, it will be in just in line with this. So this can be written as Q by A with shield is equal to, if I have n number of shields, Q by A with n shield, say suppose I'm taking n number of shields, it will be nothing but 1 upon n plus 1. N upon n, 1 n plus 1 in general, the value of Q by A without shield. If I have one shield, it is half of without shield, the value. That means if I have n number of shields in between two infinite parallel plates instead of one, the value of that will be nothing but 1 upon n plus 1 into the value of Q by A without shield. Into the value of Q by A without shield. So this is all about the radiation shield. We will solve one problem based on this radiation shield today. The problem goes like this. The problem goes like this, where the statement, I'll just read the statement first. Calculate the net radiant heat exchange per meter square area for two large parallel plates at temperature 427 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius respectively. Emissivity of hot plate is 0.9 and for cold plate is 0.6. If a polished aluminium shield is placed between them, find the percentage reduction in heat transfer and take the emissivity of shield as 0.4. This problem was asked in the university in thrice in December 2011 for 8 marks, June 2014 for 10 marks, and December 2014 for 8 marks. The solution goes like this. I have a shield in between two parallel plates, infinite parallel plates. I take this as surface 1 and this as surface 2. And this is my shield where I take it as surface 3. Emissivity given in the problem for surface 1 is 0.9. Emissivity for surface 2 is 0.6. Emissivity for surface 3 is 0.4. The temperature of surface 1 given in the problem is 427 degrees Celsius, which is nothing but 700 Kelvin. The temperature of the shield is not given, so it is just a question mark where I need to find it out. Then I have a temperature of the surface 2 is 27 degrees Celsius, which is 300 Kelvin. I need to find out the heat exchange, the percentage reduction in heat transfer. I need to find out the percentage reduction in heat transfer. So, which is nothing but the percentage reduction in heat transfer will be given by the heat transfer rate per unit area. They have asked me to find out the heat transfer rate per unit area. So without shield minus heat transfer rate per unit area with shield divided by the heat transfer rate per unit area without shield multiplied by 100. This whole thing within the square bracket, if I multiply it by 100, gives me the percentage. This gives me the percentage. So it is simple. I need to find out the heat transfer rate without shield and the heat transfer rate with shield. So let's begin with the first one, for that is the heat transfer rate Q by A without shield, where I have two surfaces, the same two surfaces, infinite parallel surface, where I don't have in between a shield because I'm going to find out the heat transfer rate without shield. So this surface, I take it as surface 1 and this is surface 2. Temperature of this surface is 700 Kelvin and temperature of this surface is 300 Kelvin. Emissivity of this surface is given as 0.9 and emissivity of this surface is given as 0.6. So Q by A without shield is nothing but sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon epsilon 1 plus 1 upon epsilon 2 minus 1. So when I substitute the values, that is sigma is, I have sigma is 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8. And this value also it is given in the data handbook. It's not necessary to by heart those values. If necessary, we can go back to the data handbook and check it out. So I have in my data handbook, this is my data handbook, what we use regularly, Kodanraman. Radiation, the page number is 82. So when I open page number 82, I have sigma value, that is Stefan Boltzmann constant. Sigma, it is 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 watt per meter square, Kelvin raised to 4. So the same value, whatever I have written, is here. So again, don't start by hearting these values. It is there in our data handbook. Once I know this, I know T1 value, it is 700 Kelvin. T2 is 300 Kelvin. And epsilon 1 is 0.9 and epsilon 2 is 0.6. So when I substitute all the values, the answer comes around Q by A without shield it comes around 7,431.86 watt per meter square. Watt per meter square. Now I need to find out the heat transfer rate without shield. If I take Q by A from 1 to 3, I have sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon epsilon 1 plus 1 upon epsilon 2, sorry, epsilon 3 minus 1. Okay. And when I see this equation, I cannot find out the value Q by A 1 to 3 because I don't know the temperature T3. I don't know the temperature T3. I can use one more equation Q by A 1 3 to 2, that is sigma into T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon epsilon 1 sorry, epsilon 3 plus 1 upon epsilon 2 minus 1. Again, from this equation, I don't know the temperature value of T3, so which I cannot find out. But I know the equation, the heat exchange between the two surfaces if I have a shield. That is just now we have found out. That is Q by A in between 1 and 2 will be nothing but sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon epsilon 1 plus 1 upon epsilon 2 plus 2 upon epsilon 3 minus 2. So when I use this equation, I know sigma, I know T1, I know T2, I know epsilon 1, epsilon 2, epsilon 3. When I substitute all the values here, I know that from the problem, I know T1 700 Kelvin, T2 300 Kelvin, emissivity 1.9, emissivity 2.6, emissivity 3.4, and everything is known in this problem. This comes around, that is with shield, with the shield. This comes around 2,279.52 watt per meter square. After substituting the values, I get this answer. So the percentage of reduction in heat transfer Q by A reduction in heat transfer, percentage reduction in heat transfer rate per unit area is equal to Q by A without shield is equal to sorry, minus Q by A with shield divided by Q by A without shield. So this is nothing but multiplied by 100. So this is nothing but 7,431.86 minus 2,279.52 divided by 7,431.86. This is whole multiplied by 100. This comes around 69.32%. It comes around 69.32. Along with this problem, sometimes what they ask is, they ask us to find out the temperature of the shield T3. Sometimes they ask us to find out the temperature of the shield T3 in some problems they have asked. Let me solve that in the same problem where I know that the heat transfer rate per unit area from 1 to 3 is equal to sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4, 1 upon emissivity 1 plus 1 upon emissivity 3 minus 1. Similarly, it is q by a 3 to 2 is sigma T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon emissivity 3 divided by plus 1 upon emissivity 2 minus 1. So to find out T3, the shield will be in such a way that these two equations are equal. So to find out T3, I equate those two terms, that is sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon emissivity 1 plus 1 upon emissivity 3 minus 1. This is sigma into T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 divided by 1 upon emissivity 3 plus 1 upon emissivity 2 minus 1. Then I have the terms sigma gets cancelled. I have the temperature terms. This is T1 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4. This is equal to, I have 1 upon emissivity 1 plus 1 upon emissivity 3 minus 1 divided by 1 upon emissivity 3 plus 1 upon emissivity 2 minus 1. I'm keeping it on one side, multiplied by, I have T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. I know the values of all these. I'll just substitute. This is 700 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4. This is equal to 1 upon 0.9 plus 1 upon, I get 0.4 minus 1. This is 1 upon 0.4 plus 1 upon 0.6 minus 1 into T3 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. Again, I know T2, it is 300 Kelvin. So 300 Kelvin minus T3 raised to 4 multiplied by this. I get some value from this square bracket. Only unknown in this whole thing is T3. Only unknown in this whole equation is nothing but it is T3. So I get this is something around this point. I get something around, I guess it is 0.826 into, I get T3 raised to 4 minus 300 raised to 4 into 700 raised to 4 minus T3 raised to 4. So this will be nothing but 700 raised to 4 plus, I get, I'm taking this term, that is 0.826 into 300 raised to 4 is equal to 0.826 T3 raised to 4 plus T3 raised to 4. Out of this whole thing, I get T3 is equal to 606.23 Kelvin. Sometimes they ask us to find out the temperature of the shield, wherein which we can find out the temperature of the shield using these equations. And it is nothing but the same thing what we have done in the previous classes. Along with that, we have one more problem. which was taken up in June 2016 for 8 marks. The problem statement was same, everything was same whatever we had. Only difference was with respect to the emissivity, and they had asked us to find out the temperature T3. So the same problem, only the emissivities are different. I have already solved it. I want you all to solve this problem for your homework. I have the same surface temperature T1 427 degrees Celsius, that is 700 Kelvin. Surface 2 temperature 27 degrees Celsius, that is 300 Kelvin. I have a shield of emissivity 0.16 and a shield of I have a emissivity of surface 1 as 0.9 and surface 2 as 0.4 and the shield of emissivity 0.16. Everything was same, the same thing they had asked. The statement was everything was same. Only added was they had asked us to find out the temperature T3. I want you all to solve this problem for your assignment today and send me back individually today in Google Classroom. I'll add it and I'll just send you